Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Shadowrun Hong Kong. Or last time we're about to head into the train station. We're going to head to find the plastic-faced man's like kill switch type thing that erases his memory. I think that's where we're headed anyways. So we're going to the Dreamland area. This is super sketchy looking. The tenement that Dreamland lives in smells of mold and desperation. The people living here are the kind who don't want to be found. Okay, this is the right place, Eltimar. Emily should be in the first apartment. Is she alone? Should be. I haven't heard anything about her having a company. I distantly remember hearing about some old boyfriend who might still be in the mix. Even if he isn't here in Hong Kong. I do know that she's in danger, though. There are a bunch of big money execs who are holding a grudge over some activist activities that she used to be into. Emily is from Berlin, but she moved to Hong Kong after the F-state collapsed. The Schockwellenreiter, that's the group that she worked for, were supposed to protect her, but they've got their own problems to deal with now. I guess she decided she'd be safer on her own. I heard about the fall of the F-state. It sounded like chaos. That's what I heard too, an experiment in sustained institutional anarchy. Great environment for a Shadowrunner, but it ended up being just like communism did. Another pipe dream. The German government gave the corporations the go-ahead to invade, and they forced the anarchists to retreat to the eastern part of the city. Now Berlin's run by the corps, just like Hong Kong. Bet they'll wind up building a wall again. Wouldn't put it past them. Okay, so how should we handle this friend of yours? No clue, really. Never met her in meat space. Just be your charming self. I'm sure that everything will work out just fine. You say that. Also, this is a tiny map. No wonder the load time was like instant. This is the whole map. This whole one hallway and one room. Emily. The apartment is no better than a hallway. Empty fast food cups and packages of dried snack food are strewn about the room. In the corner, a box of cat litter sits filled to overflowing. You don't see any cats. There is patched together matrix terminal sitting on the stack of crates connected to a banged up cyber deck. This is the most horrifying place I think that I've ever seen to live in. Gross. Within arm's reach of the cyber deck is a 20-something woman with pale white skin, dirty blonde hair, and a bleak expression. Emily looks up, look at the deck slung across Isabel's back. So you're Isabel, huh? I didn't expect. A dwarf? Isabel coughs nervously. Yeah, I get that a lot. No, I didn't expect you to be so pretty. The woman has a soft German accent and a dour disposition. I should never have agreed to this, Isabel. She groans. I should never have even responded to your message. If the oligarch swine who've been hunting me find out where I am, they won't find out from us. Uh-huh. Emily searches your eyes with her own. You can see the intelligence in there, but it's hard to get past her sullen manner. This is the man I told you about. He needs the software that you developed to inhibit your cortical implant. He needs what? Her tone is sharp. Her eyes flash daggers at Isabel. I don't think I should be getting into this. I have a business proposition I'd like to discuss with you. I don't know, man. I'm kind of done with the business. She pulls out a near-empty pack of German cigarettes and lights the last one. In case you're not up to current events, I've got a kick line of mercs and bounty hunters after me, messing around with the headwear that the Schockwellenreiter, installed in me is the last thing on my mind. Look, this is important. I need the software you created so I can find out what happened to my father. Your father, huh? Sounds rough. Is he dead? Maybe. He's missing, that's for sure. She softens. Been there, or something like it. It's the ambiguity that will kill you. She considers for a moment. Okay, give me a minute. Emily grabs her cyberdeck and jacks into it. Her jaw goes slack and her fingers hover over the keyboard, tapping keys at a blinding speed. When she finishes, she jacks out and ejects a data stick from the deck. Here. She hands you the stick and a taser gun, with masking tape wrapped around the grip. Modify this taser with it, and use it on your target. The jolt should stop the memory wipe process before it starts. Here's something for the effort. Why not? Thanks, it'll help, she sighs. I wish every problem was that easy to solve. I don't know what $500 is going to do, but... Actually, it's a lot of money, but whatever. Take the MTR to meet Dreamland. Oh, we did that objective. Okay, we're out of here. I guess that's it. What a weird mission. And now we have to go acquire the itinerary for the plastic-faced man. Okay. We'll take our normal crew. Isabel, Ractor, Gobbet. Confirm. Confirm. Isabel has modified a taser to introduce Dreamland's cortical inhibitor program into the plastic-faced man's neural network, and that should stop his headwear from completing a memory wipe and allow you to interrogate him for information about Raymond Black. But first you will need to find him. Kindly Cheng has made contact with an underground information broker named Zhao, who has managed to obtain the plastic-faced man's complete itinerary. With it, you can choose the time and place to perform an extraction and find out what he knows. Zhao works out of an abandoned night market in Shek-Kip-Mei, the Xing House Court. I really need to get better armor, though. I want new legs as well, so hope we get some money for this. Kinda need the cash. MTR Station, where are we? We are gonna go look around a little bit, I guess. We're in what appears to be a business district of some sort. There's plants, a flower shop. It's kinda nice here, actually. Looks sorta normal. Kinda. Normal-ish, anyways. Normal for the Shadowrun universe, I guess, is probably the most accurate description. We're just gonna take a look around, see if there's anyone to talk to. There is a door, which is the quest door, obviously. But we're gonna just take a quick peek around the area as well. Because there's gotta be something else here. Like, this is a big zone. Why would they only have one tiny little place to go into if we have all this room to go wander around in? It doesn't make much sense. You don't spend a lot of time developing things that don't get used. There's the Emporium. Let's go check that out. Maybe there's something in there. There's a strange looking elf. Oh, I know what you need. As soon as you walked in the door, I was thinking, I know exactly what this man is looking for. No doubts, no questions. It's you. You are that man, the one with the need, the hunger. Now what brings you into Zach's fine emporium of exotic potables? That I already knew. You look like the type who wants some jazz, some kamikaze, some cram, real heavy stuff. I'm not in that business anymore. I'm all about the mellow, relaxing the world. It's crazy out there these days. Got any harsh goods? You seem like a good customer. Yeah, my buddy dropped us off earlier. Should probably unload it soon. Don't usually carry this kind of thing. Take a look. He's got special guns. There's the Wild One SMG. It's impossible to control, but it has a chance to hit additional adjacent targets. Nice. Sandblaster, good shotgun. It reduces armor. Tasers have a higher capacity and range than the standard taser, but we really haven't been doing tasing things, so be back in a minute. Namaste, weird man. Unfortunately, that doesn't really help us with our current situation, and is kind of a weird thing to do, is design a whole map around 2 zones. You could have all those shops right next to each other, and probably would have taken way less development time. This does help improve the atmosphere, though. It's very aesthetically pleasing, and it's very immersive. I'm just saying in terms of asset production, it's kind of wasted. Unless we're doing something in this area, maybe. We'll find out. There's solar panels, and a door, and not much else. So, I guess we're going in the door. We've entered a door. It has a person that says buzz off. Apparently not very friendly. Shouldn't really learn to close their door if they don't want people barging in. The boss is in the back. Go on through. There's also this door though, and I kind of want to go in. A fairly recent code maglock system. 1111. Oh, it's 5 numbers. We'll talk to the boss and see if we can't figure out what the code is. Zhao is right here. The dwarf is the queen of her little hive, a nattering swarm of snitches, stoolies, and spies. Avarice gleams in her eyes. They dart around you, taking in morsels of information so quickly they appear to vibrate. She mumbles a little mnemonic, that's a hard word, rhymes to herself, and tags and labels you all. Ah yes, the new one on the scene runner, Eltimar. She rocks in place, humming a soft reply to herself. My friend in Harry said you'd be coming to see me. I have a friend too, and she says you're the one to see about finding Li Tai Lung. Oh yes I am, I definitely am. Zhao eyes widen at the joy of her job, and she hums her little hum. Very timely intel. Very timely. I have his complete up-to-the-minute itinerary. Where he'll be. Who he'll be with. Security coverage. The deluxe package? Or maybe package. How much for this deluxe package? Jeez, I can't talk today. Unfortunately, the deluxe package is no longer for sale, nor is any information about him. So sorry. Zhao Zi's expression oozes with cunning. I received another offer, a better offer, to take it off the market, just before you arrived. From whom? Li Tailung's client. I believe you know the company. She fumbles with her fingers a bit. I feel really bad about this, but the offer was too good to pass up. Way too good. You haven't heard my offer yet. You give me what I want, and I don't kill you right where you stand. Zhao Zi fumbles with her fingers a bit more. She can't make eye contact with you. Yeah, I was worried you were going to say that, so I prepared for it in advance. Ambush. I knew it. That dude's got a huge machete type thing. It's kind of like a scimitar, like a saber of some sort. There are several triad people around. We should probably start by knocking down this guy's armor a little. Or missing entirely. Super. Not up to the best start. Okay, we need to get into some cover, which is going to waste an AP, which is unfortunate but necessary. There we go. Bleeding and out of cover now. We're going to put her into full cover? Partial cover. That's fine. And we're going to take some pot shots at the Triad Thug, who's standing in the middle of the room. That's a bunch of damage. Let's see if we can't finish her off. Not quite, but she is bleeding for 1, so that's not great, I guess. We will put Raktor in cover as well. Here, we're going to control Koshi. And we will overclock Koshi. Koshi has 5 action points, and we are going to use them all effectively. So, finish this one off. 1 dead. I wonder if we're supposed to kill her or stop her from getting away. Let's try this one. I don't know if this is going to work. I missed. Okay. Missed again. Oh, come on. That is some atrocious RNG, but whatever. Okay, fine. Eltimar gets hasted. Alright, we have 1 more action point now. We're gonna take some hits here, probably. Oh, there's another one coming in, a mage of some sort, maybe. Hopefully she just goes back to that room. Alright, we have 5 action points now. 1, 2, get out of cover, 3, missed, ugh. Oh, why are we sucking so badly? 82% chance to hit and we can't hit anything. This is really terrible, actually. I'm glad we didn't misclick that. That would have been bad. Alright. I'm also going to make its accuracy higher. Okay, Koshi. You might as well do the mage, because the mage is going to suck to kill. Not quite dead, but close. We can start to gun them down, I guess. Not gonna lie, Gobbet is really only good as a haste machine. Kinda terrible at shooting. That mage is gonna hurt. Oh no, it just did an accuracy buff. That's perfectly fine. Our Robert got shot. This might hurt. Yep, a little bit. Alright. Well, who's got armor left? You do. Now you don't. There we go. Let's get everyone out of cover. Make them all bleed. The Triad Mage will die from Koshi, probably. Alright, so we have still a garbage chance to hit, but whatever. Now they got tons of bleeding on them. We don't have any real things to do, so he's gonna shoot for once. Maybe hit someone? Nope. Okay, well we tried. Yes, good job. Skipping Gobbet for now. This fight might be over before that. Alright, we're gonna go take a look inside. Xiaozi left her computer unlocked. She plugs her deck in and scans the screen. She has the plastic face's complete itinerary. This will tell us everything he's going to be... tells us everywhere he's going to be for the next 24 hours. Jeez, I really can't read today. Anything promising? Absolutely. I need to run some searches on these locations, see if I can get some blueprints, photos. She pauses, typing on her deck. First, the bad news. He's got a security detail that drives him from place to place. 6 corporate agents plus the driver. Anytime he's on the move, he's got a reinforced bulletproof limo. He's also got a personal bodyguard that's with him at all times, but there are some windows of opportunity we can take advantage of when he's going someplace. They'll drop him off and leave him in the hands of a local security, if any. The bodyguard stays behind, but the other 6 guards stay with the driver. The detail itself is shared with a few executives, so they'll be with someone else until his next pickup time. The convoys are on a schedule managed by the master system at Sang HQ. Okay, got 3 leads here. I think we can run an extraction on any one of these. Number 1, parking garage at Central Plaza. He's there for a meeting in an hour. We can grab him on the way out. It's still secured corporate property, so there'll be resistance, but it's the weakest out of the corporate properties he visits. Plus side, there won't be any civilians. Access is limited, and he's listed as a VP or VIP in their system. Too secure, I'm not into it. Next lead. Next one's a bit personal. Mr. Plastic has a mistress, visits her twice a week. Today is the day. He'll be at the Fa Yen Tower for 2 hours. It's not corporate property, but it is privately owned. The management company has a security contract on it, so it's likely we'll have to fight on our hands trying to get out of there with him in tow. It'll be less crowded than in the parking garage, but the lady might complicate things. Better than the last one, but security on a building like the Fa Yen Tower is no joke. Last location? We have to grab him before he gets home tonight. Once he's home, we're screwed, and he's staying in the Zhang Executive Arcology, guarded 24/7 by corporate security and 2 blocks from the HKPF HQ. The final location we can grab him is his last stop for the evening. It's a locally owned public SimSense theater, a hole in the wall that specializes in underground horror flicks. He is there for an hour and 45 minutes, and a security detail will be all the way across town to pick someone else up. We'll probably have to deal with the local police only, but this is a public theater. It's going to be packed with regular people just trying to take in a movie. Your take, Gobbet? Garage doesn't have enough escape routes, too secure, too many potential reinforcements. I'm not into it. I'd go with the mistress place. It's like a giant middle finger right in his face. It sends a message, don't mess with us. Isabel? Parking garage, it's a compromise. I think benefits outweigh the downsides, but it will be a straight fight the whole way through. Rector? The parking garage is a bad idea unless we have time to procure for some C6 explosives to make our own way out when we get cornered. Too much concrete, too many men to die for their masters. I'd go to the Simpsons Theater. It's a soft target, best odds of success. Made my decision. We're going to go to the mistress's apartment. In that case, I got the code to the front door. Here, it's 112798. You'll need it to get in. Alright, now I'm going to... I can't move. Why can't I move? There we go. I'm going to look around, see if I can figure out this door's combo. Because I don't think we're allowed to... Yeah, I'm going to go look around, see how to open this door. There's got to be a way. I'm going to figure it out. I'll be back shortly, and I'll let you guys know what the combo is. Okay, so after I looked around a bunch and then went on the Google, if you kill Xiaozi before she manages to leave the fight, you get her code. Oops, that's not it. But it's this. 00006. Inside, we found some things. A medkit, and a bunch of money, some money anyways, and a cram, which we'll probably end up selling. So yeah, that's what you need to do to get in there. So yeah, the code is on her body. You just have to kill her before she manages to flee from combat. It's not a big deal either way, but that's just to show you guys what is in there after all. And now we get to leave. Pack up and head out. We're going to the apartments, I guess, right away. We're not stopping at home. What a lovely place. Nice apartment complex. Let's go take a look around. Someone doing some, you know, tending of bamboo shoots in the lobby. Up we go. There's some serious music that just kicked in. I don't know why. There's a vent here. We can put Koshi through. Send a drone. Koshi, I need you to go through. Ooh, there's something there. What do we got? 380 Nuyen? And not a lot else, actually. Oh, it's kind of worth it, I guess. Not enough AP to get that far. Let's just go as far as we can. And back out we go. Oops. We're still stuck in combat mode. Could we not be in combat mode? Fine, you know what? We'll be in combat mode, whatever. Oh, we know the code. I just don't remember it now. Let's see. We picked it up earlier. It is 112798. Alright, the door has slid. That is a lovely couch. Look at that thing. It looks tall. That looks quite tall, actually. Alright, how do we get in here? Oh, we're not in combat anymore. The mistress is a giant troll. That's who we're looking for. Let's save. This could go badly. Where's the taser? Do I have the taser? I think I have the taser. So we have to survive for 3 rounds. I'm gonna move you up to like the couch area. I think there's cover there. It's really hard to tell. Yes, there is. We're gonna take control of Koshi. Koshi's also gonna stand near the front somewhere. Somewhere, yeah, like here-ish. Or like over, nah. Well, maybe. It's hard to find a good place for cover in here. You know what? That's fine. Just go right there. By the door. You are gonna go here. And you're gonna super haste our main character. And Raptor is gonna go up here. And Isabel is gonna go nowhere, because there's nowhere for cover out there. Right there. I lied, there's still a place for cover. Alright, here we go. What the? Oh, he's not unconscious yet. I see. He takes a bit to actually go unconscious. That is very annoying. Alright, anyways, we're gonna acid fog the door. And we will do what? Heal, I guess. We took a pretty solid hit to the back of the head from that pistol. Do we kill the mistress? Yeah, sure. Really had nothing against you. I wish this could have worked out differently. Such is life. Oh good, he missed. Hello, security. Shadowrunners, they said, suspiciously. Really can't do a whole lot from here. Can you hit this guy? Maybe. One hit. But not two hits. Nothing, nothing. Wait. Wait. There we go. Now we can extract the plastic face man. Now he's not shooting us in the back. There is a mage running around like an idiot. I should pull back a little bit so that they come into this room. Yeah, we're in direct line of sight. Or we could just go up, I guess. No, we should move back. Alright. Come back to here. You guys are both just buffers. Isabel, I want you back in this corner? Somewhere over there. We'll put him over. We'll put her over here eventually. You're going around this corner here. And we are going to just overwatch that way. Please don't shoot my character. Actually, go behind the robot. And Isabel can go here. Alright, that should be better. Let's try this. Next turn. Go. There's a guy. There's a mage. Now we can probably go around the corner and start dealing them out. Oh, they're all grouping up really nicely for like grenades and rocket launchers and stuff. Then again, so are we. Alrighty, so we're just gonna kind of hop back around the corner here. I missed the primary target but hit the other two. You know what, I'll take him. I figured she wouldn't hit, she's too far away. Oh, she actually did hit with that last attack. Rector doesn't have any AP, but Gobbet does. So she's gonna haste Eltimar. And what else can we do? We can summon a thing. Don't know exactly what that does. I wasn't too 100% sure what that actually did. Okay. We do have grenades, so I'm going to move out with 1 AP. Oh, that just annihilated 1 AP. Well, that's really annoying. I see what it does now. Get rid of his armor. This is going to hurt, probably, this round. A little bit. Maybe not, though. Oh, good, he got rid of... That was actually a lot of damage. I'm glad we don't take the damage from it, but the minus 1 AP is kind of shitty. I see what it does now, though. That's a really cool ability. Now that I know how it works, I'm going to use it more often. Hold up, why can't I hit adjacent targets with this? Oh well, whatever. We should actually be taking down the mage, to be honest. Mages are notoriously annoying with their AoEs. Raptor is going to haste. Come on. Oops, wrong thing. That's what I'm doing. And also give him some extra strength and quickness. 1 each. Alright. Let's kill this mage. Let's kill this mage. Close enough, he'll die. He's pretty much unconscious and gonna die, so... Alright. Super accuracy did not work out the way I hoped. Well, now that I know what that does, I'm gonna definitely use it. Sets 4 heavy cover barriers the last 3 rounds. Anyone under 694 AP damage. I should have read that better. It's really good. Like, really, really good. Who needs healing? 12, 12, 8, 12, I guess. And I guess we can just take some pot shots at this guy. Damn, she actually hit him pretty hard. Twice? I'm actually kind of impressed. That mage died, that one did not die. And then shotgunned 2 other people. Oh, I forgot that guy was even alive. Oh, is it gonna hurt? Or not really. Didn't really hurt at all. Okie dokie. Well, let's just take out this guy. It didn't work as well as I'd hoped. Let's rip out his armor. There we go. That's better. Okay, how much is he bleeding? 2 per round. He'll die. Kill that one off just to make sure. Double shot. No, I wasn't really expecting her to hit, to be honest. Should have used the grenade launcher in the beginning of the map. There's not enough people grouped up now, but earlier it would have been good. Accuracy and strength. Ugh. I have 76% chance to hit. Can I hit something, please? Thank you. Alright. Go stab that one. That guy's got tons of armor. We need to take that out. Well, there goes all that sweet armor of his. I'm gonna move her up 1 AP and see if I can't shoot this guy down. There, perfect. The neural inhibitor device seems to be working. Let's get this guy to a secure location and get some answers out of him. I'll calm the crew and have them meet us. I'm gonna enjoy this. I guess we're off. The crew is silent as you lead your captive to the rooftop rendezvous you designated before the run. Just as you planned, you find the others waiting there for you. Li-Tai Lung's artificial features are molded into an expression of aloof intellect and mocking rigidity. The plastic that makes up his face is soft, flexing with the motions of his underlying musculature. Overlapping wafers of silver and bronze foil buried inside the material catch the light as he moves. It's the work of a master craftsman, saberware as a form of modern art, likely commissioned at modern art prices, an ostentatious display of status and wealth. The plastic-faced man examines the zip ties that bind his wrists with an expression of detached amusement. Isabel runs a long cable from her PDA to the jack in the back of his head and nods at you. Well, this is interesting, I must say, he chuckles, an odd, hollow sound. I don't recall ever having been in this situation before. Usually I simply awaken to find myself in a strange new environment, wondering what happened. Odd way to live, don't you think? It's not hard to get used to, really. It's my business, after all. It protects me and it protects my clients. He surveys your crew with detached indifference. Looking at the lot of you, I think it's safe to assume that violent extraction of information is the next order of business. Oh, you can bank on that, asshole. Wu focuses his attention on the plastic-faced man's kneecaps. So you chose to grab me at an intimate moment? I suppose that's wise. Only a moderate resistance, but the girl paid for it, didn't she? He considers. Clearly, the preservation of metahuman life isn't a high priority for you. Eltimar, we have a problem. She stares down at her PDA. Dreamland's neural inhibitor software isn't interacting with this guy's cortical implant the same way it worked with her own. It's only going to slow the memory process. How long do I have? I don't know. We're talking about software. I didn't write interacting with 2 different pieces of headwear I've never seen before. We're lucky this works at all. She begins a flurry of 2-handed thumb taps on her PDA. I'll try and key in some buffering routines or something to slow it down as much as I can, but my confidence is low. Isabel shakes her head at the PDA, her face pinched in frustration. This guy's memory is going to get wiped one way or another. I start asking questions, Eltimar. Tense, very tense. The silky plastic of his face slides into a smooth smile. I guess I'll answer your questions rather slowly. Break one of his fingers. Lee's finger breaks with a loud snap. His face remains rigid and expressionless, though his body tenses and his breathing hitches for a moment. Beyond that, he makes no sound. That was extreme. The plastic-faced man's voice remains calm, removed. There was no need for that. I was joking. Of course I'm going to give you what you want, although this can be a dangerous profession. I have no intention of absorbing pain for a client if it can be avoided. His chin lifts a bit, and his tone becomes even more matter-of-fact. You ask your questions, Eltimar. I'll answer them as efficiently as I can. When we're done, I'll shake hands with the stranger and walk away wondering what just happened. What is Prosperity? Prosperity Tower is Sang Mechanical's engineering's corporate headquarters. Prosperity is also one of Josephine Sang's pet projects. Which one do you want to know about first? His voice gets a sing-song tone. Tick-tock. Project. Well, that's going to be challenging. You see, the Prosperity Project is Joe Sang's best-kept secret, and the best way to keep secrets is to not tell anyone, even someone whose memory can be wiped. All I know is Prosperity is something built deep inside Kowloon Walled City, some kind of experiment that her son was working on. Edward Sang. No, wait, Raymond Black, my father. Wu stands up tall. Takes that amused tone he gets when someone's about to get hurt. Hey, Mr. Plastic, maybe you could settle a bet between me and my brother. Wu puts his face close to Lee's, his breath fogging the white plastic. Now I think Raymond's still alive, but my brother here isn't so sure. Wu's voice drops to a stage whisper. Which is it, buddy? Raymond Black? Dead or alive? I got 20 new yen on this. Guys, the status bar just popped up. It isn't moving yet, but you never know when it might take a jump. The little decker watches her screen for a moment. It's stuck at 0 right now, but the process is starting and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Here, give me that. Lee reaches out, perfectly manicured hand to Isabel. I'll show you something. Isabel pulls away on instinct and looks up at you. This is a calculated gamble. You're running out of time and holding all the guns. I have the information you want, and betting that I'll share it with you, you won't have to kill me when this is over. Let him have it. The plastic man takes the PDA from Isabel, stares down at the screen, his eyes become unfocused, and he stands like a statue. A low-resolution video recording pops onto the screen. A small withered man, possibly in his 70s, is strapped to a high-tech chair and connected to an elaborate scientific instrument behind him. The recording is from the first-person perspective, presumably the plastic-faced man's. This is from when I first brought you the asset, your father, to Prosperity Tower. His eyes remain unfocused, still as a statue, after I took him from the tea house on the docks. The video continues and a confident voice can be heard from off-screen, a woman's. You can't make out what she says. The point of view turns to the right and a graceful woman of indeterminate age steps into view. She is clearly advanced in years, but access to a nourishing diet and cutting-edge pharmaceuticals afford her the vitality of someone much younger. She speaks directly to the camera. Her tone is hard. I warned you to be gentle with him, Mr. Lee. She looks over at the old man with genuine concern. He looks as if somebody tased him. The voice of the plastic-faced man replies, I assure you, Miss Sang, I was gentle. He walked out of the tea house under his own power. The old man speaks, his voice wary and hoarse. May I have some water, mother? My throat feels like it's on fire. She responds tenderly, Yes, of course, Edward. I'll have someone bring you some ice chips. The plastic-faced man speaks again, his voice lowered. Your son has apparently been through some sort of ordeal. He appeared demented at times, and he's been mumbling about stopping something. Prosperity, I think. Yes, well, that won't be happening. The woman addresses her son, speaking a bit too loudly, as if he's hard of hearing. We won't be stopping Prosperity, Edward. I want you to get that out of your mind. Do you understand? I understand perfectly well, Mother. There's no need to shout, but I won't give up. Prosperity must be stopped. All those poor people. The woman frowns and shakes her head. I know, Edward. I know. Those poor people. I've done a lot of good to make up for it since you left. Shelters, hospitals, all sorts of good work. And now it's time to do something for you. Something I should have done a long time ago, perhaps. From the left side of the screen, a man enters in a white lab coat. The woman looks up and nods at the lab-coated man, and he places a chrome apparatus on the old man's head. Raymond speaks dreamily as if a drug has started to its work. What is this, Mama? What are you doing to me? I'm fixing you, Edward. She walks up close to the old man, strokes his head tenderly, leans forward to kiss it. All you can see is failure. You're incapable of seeing what good you've done. The man in the white lab coat presses a button on Raymond's chair, and a robotic arm swings into view. A cobalt blue light springs from its tip, and the arm quickly circumnavigates the old man's head, bathing it in oscillating blue. A high-definition, three-dimensional image of Raymond's brain appears on the wall behind. I've been inspired by Mr. Lee here. The woman turns and looks at the camera. We're going to do some editing of your memories to relieve you of your burden. Raymond mumbles dreamily, desperately fighting to get the words out. No, Mama, wait, I figured out what to do. And then he's asleep. The woman moves closer to the camera. Your payment will be made according to our agreement. She turns away, her voice cold. Voice is cold. Once the rest of them are dead. The video ends and the plastic-faced man exhales slowly. Taking a big risk showing you that. I don't give a rat's ass, Wu turns to you. You see, I knew it. I told you, Eltimar. Raymond's alive. Zhang's holding him at Prosperity Tower. He may be alive, but it looks like Mama's going to erase part of his memory, just like Johnny Plastic here. She's going to try and fix him. What kind of mother would do that? Something catches her eye and she looks down suddenly. Shit. Isabel thumbs her PDA furiously, but it's no use. That's it, he's wiping. She pulls the cable from her PDA and drops it to the ground in aggravation. Oh, hello. The plastic-faced man looks down at his zip-tied hands, and then slowly surveys his surroundings. Well, isn't this awkward? So what do you want to do with this guy? He's got no memory, so it's probably safe to let him go, but Auntie said he should take a derb nap. Wu raises his rifle. All the same to me. And what Auntie wants, Auntie gets. But he gave us everything we asked for and more. He's seen our faces. But I have nothing to connect them with. It's all the same to you, I'd prefer just to walk away. Yeah, you're right, cut the cuffs. I do appreciate it, whoever you are. The plastic-faced man gives you a little bow and leaves without another word. What are you going to tell Kindly? She said to kill him. I'll tell her the truth. And that's going to be the end of our video. We're a little bit over time, so we're going to call it here. In the next video, we are going to go talk to Kindly, probably. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.